The cube operator in SQL Server is a powerful tool for generating subtotals and grand totals across multiple dimensions. It extends the capabilities of group by producing a result set that includes aggregate for all combinations of selected groupings. So this is useful for data analysis as well in reporting, as it allows for deep insights on how different dimensions interact with each other. Now, to illustrate the use of cube with a practical example, we'll continue with our employees table. Suppose we want to analyze the total and average salaries not by department but also by last name and include overall totals. So the cube operation will give us totals for each department, for each last name, for each department combined with the last name and the overall total. So we will run a query like this: select department and last name and then sum salary. And then as a total salary, and AVG salary as average salary, and then from employees, and then we group by cube, department and last name. So this query actually, what it did, it generates the result set with the total and average salaries by department, and then total and average salaries by last name as well. So total and average salaries by the combination of departments and the last name, and then overall total average salary across all the records. So first we have the grand totals. So that is a single row with totals and averages across all departments and employees. And then we've got totals by department. So there's a separate totals for HR, for IT and sales department. And then totals by last name, there's totals for each unique last name in the data set. Now, and then department and last name combinations, totals for each combinations of the department and last name. So now if we look at here, the grand total for the rows, overall total salary is this one. So it's 619,000. So that's, and then the average salary across all employees will be 56,272. Okay, and then the department totals illustrate the distribution of salaries and headcount across departments. So with HR having 4 employees or 3, is it 4 or 3 employees, and the total salary of let's see, HR of 195,000. All right, and then IT having how many employees? About 3 employees as well, I think. So it's 241,000 the total there. And then we also have individual totals by last name that reveal the salary distribution among employees. Like we can look at Young, and then we can see Young's total 71,000. And then we can look at Smith, which is 70,000. Then we can look at Shepard, which is 56,000. So you actually check where the department is actually null, and so this is by last name. All right. So this is just a combination of rows that detail how each employee contributes to their department's total, providing a granular view of salaries within each department. So the cube operations is like taking a multi-phased look at data. So imagine that you're analyzing a cube where each sides represent different dimension, all right, maybe department and last name. Now, the cube allows us to look at every possible combination of these sides simultaneously. So one view gives us a big picture, grand total. The other view is a breakdown. It breaks down the data by each side of the cube. So totals by department and last name. So additional views, they show every intersection of these dimensions, how each person contribute within their department. So this is just a comprehensive analysis that's invaluable for understanding all aspects of our data without running multiple separate queries. So it's just a good tool, a powerful tool for generating detailed reports and gaining insights into the complex data sets.